Hello, my lovelies. I've come with another video to discuss of another odd thing during my youth. While growing up, I was plagued by a demonic creature of cereal. Hey guys, why not subscribe and become my lovely? It's free, and it seriously helps out the channel. Does anyone remember the mascot for the cereal brand Honeycomb? Most born after 2010 probably don't. Well, here it is. This furry little fuzzball of pure chaotic rage. This thing terrified me growing up so much it's not even funny. This thing actually has a name too. It's called Crazy Craven. It was introduced in 1995 and apparently was abandoned soon after. And not a moment too soon. Sure, for adults, this was just nothing more than a dumb character to push their cereal. But no doubt that I was not the only child affected by this Sonic the Hedgehog ripoff. Honeycomb Cereal has actually smudged away any possible mention of this wacky character from their website. They probably got bad feedback if this thing didn't last more than a couple years. In fact, I'd be surprised if it lasted more than 2 years. Looking back at it now, it's not so bad. During some of the commercials, people would transform into this crazy furball. It would go crazy for Honeycomb Cereal. Most likely, the people transformed have died or forever live as this abomination, forever roaming the earth to crave his crazy fascination for Honeycomb Cereal. For however long it aired on TV was definitely enough to affect me mentally, I guess, while growing up. I remember on occasion my imagination would run wild and I'd see this thing. But not the 4-foot fuzzball like that you see in the commercial, but like something that was barely a foot tall. It was like a little gremlin. Like most kids, my imagination was quite active, and my version of this crazy craving terrified me. I can't believe I've never done any drugs before, because some of the weird stuff that would happen due to my overly active imagination would convince most that I've dabbled in something at some point. From what I remember, it would appear hiding behind something just in the corner of my eye. I'd hear it snicker, which is probably what caught my attention when it was around. And I just watch it, frozen in fear of what it'll do. It would never harm me in any way from what I remember. It was more so a psychological fear. Literally not knowing what it would do if it ever got close enough to me, you know? I vaguely remember it talking, but just like a couple words, but nothing else really. It would appear for a short time and then vanish. I can only remember a handful of times it would actually ever appear. The time that I remember it the most that's engraved in my mind is when my aunt and uncle got married. I was roughly 5 or 6 at the time, and I was their little ring bearer. There was a brief moment where I was all alone in the church, and I heard it said, "Over here."
Over here.
I was frozen in fear, slowly scanning the room until I saw it peeking behind the curtains. This thing was freaky fast, because the moment it hid behind the curtain, it was already in a different spot, trying to get my attention again.
Hey, over here. I'll get you.
This went on for what felt like eternity to me, where when it eventually vanished, I went running from my mom, telling her I saw it. I saw Crazy Craving. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Do all the things that us YouTubers want you to do. Links to my social medias down below in the description. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!